It's Wednesday morning, it's 7:10. Hubby's left for work. My son will be leaving very shortly. Do excuse the state. I'm just doing this as and when, and I'm hoping this is okay. As I said, no fancy cameras here, phone, as you can see. I do edit on my phone. I don't do it on a laptop or anything. Everything is done on my own iPhone 6 Plus. I do have a GoPro that hubby and my son bought me, that and all the accessories, not this Christmas just gone, but the previous Christmas. So yeah, and I haven't even brushed my hair. That's how bad it is this morning. I'm just trying to flatten it down. I haven't got any lippy on, but this is what you see is what you get, and I've said that a lot, and I think that's more important now. This is just me. Yeah, I'm going to do my nails. I didn't get them done yesterday, and hopefully I'll get them done today. It was on the agenda to do them, but I went and wiped paintwork. I didn't actually show that the last couple of days, and hopefully you've enjoyed my video from yesterday. So I'm trying to mix it up as much as I can. You'll probably see more of my home, what I'm doing day to day, and I am trying to get in that crafting, but I do see it as a mini job still, and as I say, I'm trying to keep the norm as much as possible, which means, you know, keeping up with my 30-minute tidy up, my 10-item pickup and all this, because especially with being home most of the time, well, I am home all the time. There's no that socialising or shopping or hauls or anything like that. I did do an Iceland haul, and hubby and my son may be going out shopping if I need anything this weekend, all being well. Hubby's now got all the paperwork from his firm to say why he's on the road and backwards and forwards to work, because obviously they're providing pieces to other companies for National Health and the NHS, as I said, and the hospital. I'm trying not to touch my face. Sometimes it's a bit of concentrated nervous reaction, and I must admit I keep doing it. I'm trying not to. There's a case now, the guys are all wanting haircuts. Hubby and my son, youngest son who live with me, are not too bad. My son shaves his head, so that's why we get through a lot of shaving gel, and he doesn't have a beard anymore, so he just shaves like that. Hubby, we have got a shaver. I think his needs doing, but my eldest son, who actually has it styled and goes to the barbers often, every few weeks actually, has stated now that's not going to happen. So have we got a spare cutters, so I'm not sure. I did say to him I'd have to leave them outside our door if he lets us know when he's coming. Pick them up with gloves, put them in a bag, and just, I don't know, wipe them over or something, you know, before he uses them. So we might have to do that. I think he probably, if he's allowed out the home, we'll have to see what happens in the next couple of days. If not, he'll just have to put up with long hair. Yeah, but it is getting long now, because it is usually having it, you know, styled short, very short, is shaved, and you know, a bit of fapping about on top and everything. Sorry, son, but the guys just done. Simple. So yeah, and luckily I did get mine done when I had a dentist appointment. I think it was the day I had the dentist appointment, wasn't it? A couple of weeks ago now. I'm sure it was about 2.5 weeks before they seriously started this lockdown. So I did get my hair done. So yeah, do excuse the sticking up, but as I said, what you see was what you get. Sorry about the waving the camera, but we stay positive, and I'm hoping you're enjoying just day to day. And this is just me, even if it encourages you, you know, to have it on in the background, because sometimes, you know, sometimes I do keep stopping. It depends what I'm doing at the time, and I take my laptop around the home watching YouTube, answering comments if I can and things like that, you know. And sometimes if somebody's doing something like cleaning, then I'll clean along with them, like my friend that's on YouTube at the moment, Diane. I hope you don't mind me giving you a little bit of a mention. She's a lovely lady. She's doing a Dear Diary series. If I remember, I'll try and put down her channel somewhere on this video or at the end in the comments. So hopefully you'll go over to her channel. I'm sure she won't mind. She's in serious lockdown by the sound of it. As I said, I think Britain was a little bit behind. But yeah, staying positive. Second night on the trot, didn't sleep very well. I don't sleep usually very well anyway, but for 3 or 4 nights, was so tired, drained and everything. I was actually sleeping fairly decent, getting about 5-6 hours, which is really good because normally I only get a couple of hours, wake up, and if I'm lucky I'll go back to sleep eventually. But then I have to be aware that if I keep going back to sleep like that, I end up with a muggy head or a bad head. So yeah, there is that. So today I'm not actually confirming what I've got going to do. My planner looks a bit boring as such, because obviously not doing any entertaining. I'm not preparing my pieces for the community centre, because I normally do Easter crafts and everything with the adults and the kiddos, and normally I have my friends' grandkids round Easter time to do crafts with them and have a little tea party with them. I normally have family round, you know, Easter Sunday. Let's go off that topic because I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to be positive. So it's just like maybe a lot of FaceTime, about to do it again, FaceTime and things like that. Yeah, I did say about, but I'm not sure. We have got frustration. I think it's the, what do you call it, the frozen one. But again, it's touching. I presume as long as you don't touch your face or try not to, you can play it. If I wipe it all over, make sure everybody washes their hands and things like that. We've got a couple of board games. We've got Atmosphere, Monopoly, all that sort of thing. So yeah, may start unearthing all those sort of games. We have got things like on the way, because the Wii game control thing, get this right, yeah, the Wii console, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, mine's the oldest console of the whole lot, but I've got things like, I'm sure, I think it's Sonic Olympics and things like that, where you can have a number of different people playing, and also Raving Rabbits, is it called? And the band, oh, that is hilarious. We used to play that a lot over Easter and things like that with the family. So yeah, I've got all those on my list to upload, because obviously this lockdown is going on for some time. They don't know when it's going to finish. So I'm unearthing some of the things that we only get out occasionally. Normally when we've got get-togethers, we have a board game sort of session and everything. So yeah. So that's something that's on my to-do list. As I said, I'm trying to get through all my lists or pieces where are things I've put off, and get those sort of things done. So hopefully when this is all blown over, I'm hoping everyone is safe and well, besides yourselves, my family, my friends and everything, so that we can then hopefully, when I say it's all blown over, we can start caravanning again and just hopefully be able to breathe, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so we'll see what's going on. I haven't done my full clean of the house. I was wondering whether to do it a bit at a time, which is what I was doing. A couple of weeks I did it all in one day, and although I was exhausted, that was the last time I went to the caravan. The next day I went to the caravan, to the farm for the weekend, and I was actually really tired, but it felt good. I sometimes feel as though if I don't do it all in one go, it just doesn't feel clean. But part of me, it hasn't got that you know, up and go to do it normally in one go, and especially I've had a couple of bad nights as well. So that may wait, or I might do a little bit at a time this week, and then maybe do a full clean in one go maybe next week. We shall see. I say it's sort of a bit of a higgledy-piggledy time. I love that saying, higgledy-piggledy, higgledy-piggledy. Say that a number of times. But I said I'm trying to keep pretty much on top of it, and the guys are really good. As I said, even though they're still working full time, say hubby's workforce has been reduced as well, so we shall see in that space how that goes. But I do feel for you out there who are really struggling, and yeah, I know it hits everybody, but all we can do is the best we can, knuckle down and just take it as it comes, basically, as long as you're careful and safe and everything, and do what you can. All well and good. So hopefully now I've rabbiting on about just over 11 minutes. Sometimes I don't know whether I'm actually going to upload it until the last minute, because sometimes I feel as though I do rant on or rabbit on a bit, but that is life for you. I'm on my own most of the time, all day, every day. Weekends still got hubby around, yes, but the days still seem quite long. That's what I try and have some plan after I've had my coffee. Usually maybe I've had this little natter, and then I'll check my planner. Obviously no appointments, nothing to go to, but I still like to keep active in the home, mind, body and soul, because that's what gets you down. I do have my other mug this morning, just excuse me, have a look at my carrot car ornament there. I still haven't done my Easter yet. This is the mug I've got. Now let me bring it down so it's going to be backwards. Act like a lady, think like a boss. Yeah. They do say I'm the boss of the home. To a certain extent anyway. But let's get on. Hopefully you'll follow me through Wednesday. I had to look at the I had to look at my calendar then just to say what day it is. Okay then, follow me along. Right, so I have finally done my nails. I'm just putting some hand cream on due to the fact that my hands are really dry. Oh, this smells really gorgeous. This was actually a gift. This is the Ted Baker hand cream. It's fragrant bloom, and that's that. I have actually shared this a number of times, and it came with the nail file to match. As I said, I got something about nice packaging, and it came in this lovely box. So that's that. And these are my nails, and I've used this really bright pink, and I've topped it with a top coat just to hopefully protect them from chipping, and it's this clear glitter. So they're the two that I've used on my nails, and it just gives you that little bit of sparkle. If you can see that, I don't know whether it's catching up on the light, but it's like little glitter bits. So that is the polishes I've used. So I'm glad I got that done. I kept putting that off for a couple of days. I don't know why, it's just what's happened. Yeah, I got my thicker jumper on today, and I've left it on, my lounge jumper with my hood, and this one's got the Winnie the Pooh on. It's a little bit worse for wear, but it's comfortable. I've had to have the heating on near enough constantly this morning due to the fact that it seems cooler. And I want to just, if I move these out the way, I've put a few little bit of Easter pieces now in my cubby. As I said, I only got the desk done yesterday, so I'll show you. I'll turn the camera around so you can see what I've actually done. Right, so this is the setup. I've got my bunny light here. I've got that bunny little it's sort of like a egg cup type thing, but I use them either for tea lights, and it's got those I love embellishments in. I've got my owl planter that I got as an early Mother's Day gift from my youngest son, and it has got a fake succulents in there, and behind that in there it's 2 actual cards in that frame that I got from IKEA. It says make every day count. It's the little things that count, and I just think that is really lovely, especially for everything that's going on at the moment. So I'm going to give you a closer look at my owl planter. So I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So there is the owl planter, and I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, I've got a few little bits on my desk at the moment. As I said, I am trying to finish the bits. It's a bit like at Christmas time. It takes a while to put all the decorations out, and by the time you've pretty much got it organised, it's time to take them all down again. But there you are. So that is my few bits of Easter in my cubby. Besides the owl's not really Easter, but it goes along with the pink and the white, and I just thought it just brightens the area up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my picture ledge now. I did briefly show you yesterday, and it's this ledge up here. Continue up a little bit without making it giddy. So this is what I'm going to clean today, and maybe change it around a little bit. So that is the next job in here to be done. So I'm going to do that next. Right, so I'm going to start by taking everything down, and so I can give the ledge, my picture ledge, a wipe down and dust these pieces here. I'm sorry if I bored you yesterday with my chatting away. It's just obviously I got a little bit carried away, I think, yesterday, being on my own and everything. So I'm just going to remove everything off of here so that I can actually give it a dust. Excuse the packaging, and then I can get it changed around just a little bit. As I said, people might think, oh, it's a bit waste of time, you know, not entertaining over Easter, but I want to keep it the norm as much as I can round our home, especially for myself. And anyway, you know, it keeps you busy, gives you something to do. Although at the moment I can always find something to do. Yeah, so I'm keeping quite busy myself getting pieces done. If you want to comment how you're keeping busy yourselves or what you're up to, then please comment down below and let me know. So yeah, get all this done. So this was on the agenda anyway. It's just obviously it's taken me a while to get round it. This isn't an expensive mirror. This is only actually one that I got, I believe, from Poundland. I'm not sure if it was Poundland or B&M now, just this oval mirror. So, and I always like to leave, and yes, it is an owl. It's our granddaughter's money box. So, and change we got goes in there. So let's see what I'm going to do here. I might actually put that on that hook just there for the time being, if it will hold. That hook is there for another bracket, but I think what I'll do is I'm going to leave that like that. And then I got my but first makeup one, and I think that is going to go behind that one, like so, between those two. So then I want to put my lovely card that the lovely Anne made me, just there. And my pink and white tree that I made up on Saturday. It's got, today I hope it's sunny. Yeah, it's very dull out and it's been raining. But this tin actually came from Poundland, if I remember rightly. I believe the tree did actually as well. So I'm going to put that just on the end here. Just move that up like so. Just to give it, and then I can get take that brass one out. And then I've got my little unicorn eggs that I thought, well, I can put one on there, and I can put another one just here like so. I'm not sure whether to actually leave this one down because I think I've got enough there as it is. Or it might slot in there. Yeah, I might put it just there once I've got all the dust over. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Just a couple of different bits there, and it makes the whole, you know, difference. Sometimes, I don't know if anybody else is the same, if I change pieces around when I'm cleaning, the guys will come home and says, oh, you've cleaned. But if I clean and put everything back as it was, they don't say anything. I don't know if anybody else is the same. So I just turn the camera around so you can have a closer look at the shelf. Right, so there we are. This is my happy place canvas. I've got my little tree there with that unicorn egg, my card, my other picture there. I got time is now, the mirror is there, and another unicorn egg and money box there. So that is the shelf done. And then I've just got to put the other pieces away, probably in my decor cupboard upstairs. Right, because I haven't been able to go shopping, I just went into my little section where I keep gifts and pieces that I've kept up, you know, like stationery and everything, and I bought two of these sets, one for myself and one for my gift stash. This is the stationery set from Wilko's. I brought this a while back. It was £4, and if I remember rightly, it was reduced down to £1. So I've taken the pieces out. So what it consists of is 2 pencils, some coloured dog clips in this like dark grey, like navy sort of colour, the grey like a mustard colour, and the pink, a gold pencil sharpener, a eraser, some gold paper clips, and then my favourite is the scissors. So I'm going to actually, oh, and I mustn't forget the ruler, which says give yourself time. So I've taken my pink ruler out of my little compartment there, and I'm going to just put these in my little organiser on my desk. So I say, I do tend to keep little bits and pieces up in case either I'm on a tighter budget or want something different, so things like that. So I'm going to I'll leave those in the little packaging because I've actually got, as I said, in that little jar over here, I've got the paper clips here. I suppose I could actually put them inside that, which I probably will do actually. So I'll put that there, and I'm going to put the dog clips in here as well. And there's the eraser, and then we finish off with that give yourself time ruler and the scissors. Although I have got scissors in one of my little pots. But it's just something a little bit different. And since I can't go shopping, I have got myself a treat. What you can always do if you've got pieces stored away, you can always treat yourself out of your mini gift stash if you happen to have one. So and I'm really pleased with that. As I said, I'm really pleased with these scissors. They look gorgeous. So as I say, I've now finished organising my desk from yesterday and today. I will show you inside my desk drawer. I don't think there's anything I can do with that at the moment, due to the fact that I not long recently organised it and it works well for me. So this is the drawer. It's quite a big drawer. So this is how I've organised it. I have shared this before. It just holds my washi tape collection, due to the fact that I use this washi tape quite a lot in my crafts, in my junk book, on cards and anything else that I'm crafting. And then I've got all my notelets here. I've been getting down them actually because I get through a hell of a lot of notelets. So it's another one of my, I wouldn't call it a passion, but something I get through. And I got me unicorn washi tape here. I'm sure this came from Lidl, I'm positive, and I think it was something like £3.99. Here, over here it is majority of my owl stickers in there. Then I have little quote things here. I've got that one, make every day count. And, you know, just some things, because sometimes I put them, I've got some magnetic pieces that I put up there, and I put them on there. That says, you are someone's reason to smile, and things like that. Oh, here's the, these are magnets, so that's what I use to hold those up. But I've kept it simplified because I've got my Easter bits out at the moment. Then the last container here has actually all my pieces, my lettering and numbers for my letterbox that I've got on the table where the TV and DVD and Digibox are in the lounge. So I usually always keep those there so I know where they are. So that is everything. So I'm not having that all out today. I had it out very recently, which I don't think I shared, and I had everything out. I dusted it and everything, but everything seems to go back on this one because this works for me and it's everything that I use. So that is that. So to the left hand side, I got this little drawer. This is where I keep my extra bits and pieces that I use. I always keep these out. These are suckers for windows and mirrors and everything for the different seasons. So, you know, you can hang wreaths and pieces up. These are our little pegs, and sometimes I use some paperwork. In here, I've got little circular hole protect things that you put on paper. I've got all my different erasers in here, including a unicorn pen. These pegs I've had quite a lengthy time, and they've got the days of the week on to pay to keep and that. These I've had quite some time. I got these online and they are magnetic, so I can put them, I used to have them quite a lot above my desk on that metallic backboard. And then I've got some extra thin pens, some corrector tape there. There's that spare ruler, and you know, just general things that I want to keep. Mum's things, I had that a couple of years ago for Mother's Day. I have got this like lipstick pen here, and as I said, different things. We've got little souvenirs. This is a pencil sharpener. I've had this a number of years. Meviglissy and Cum, where we've been. And as I say, I've got a calculator there, and I've got another sharpener here, an owl. So just, you know, some bits and pieces up to the back here. And so a lot of things tend to be how related or where we've been. So that is there. So that's just general things. And I do tend to sort this out frequently, but I still seem to use the pieces in here quite a bit. So that is that drawer. Then to the left I have got what is my cupboard. It's got all my notebooks in, and then at the bottom there it has all my stamps and inks in at the bottom there. So I will probably show you this in more depth in another video, as I'm sure this is going on quite some time. So under my desk I've just got my paper folder, because I've been going through my papers, and then that I will cover another time. That's all the boxes that hold things like tape, my labeler and string and all that sort of thing, and those boxes came from Hobbycraft. So I thought I would just finish this video here. As I said, I'm keeping fairly busy, and I'm ticking off things that I should be getting done or should have done in the past. And I thought I'd just show you my cushion. This is my Easter bunny cushion. What I've done is, it's the cushion cover. As I said, I change the covers on my cushion pads frequently. I use this on my chair in my cubby just to support my back, and I think it's sweet, and look at that little nose. So yeah, so I'm going to leave my Wednesday video here. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.